kids. You're in tune to KCOU Columbia, and it's about 8 till 1. If there's something you'd like to hear, why don't you call me up at 882-8262, and I'll definitely play it for you. Right now, here's a group out of Manchester called Happy Mondays with Step On.
He's gonna step on you. He's gonna step on you again.
I've lived in Columbia most of my life, so I've more or less grew up with KCOU, listening to it progress, digress, and then progress. And I think it's on a beat now.
KCOU's music is music that is described, I guess, by most people as alternative music. It's cutting edge, I suppose. It's basically, KCOU operates as a haven for music that doesn't get played anywhere else.
There is an art to being a DJ down here because you do get to create. You program your show, and it reflects your personality usually. I mean, we stress diversity, but it's up to you to pick what direction you want that range to go.
Being down here has really opened my eyes to a lot of things about music that I didn't know before. I used to be very close-minded about music and only like and listen to my certain type of music. And I think a lot of people do that, but being down here, you realize that there are many other types of music. And it's just a real mind-opener.
I didn't really come to KCOU in order to further any goals. I came down here because I thought it would be an interesting and fun thing to do, and educational too.
It's all because of the music and the interest in music. There's just so much to learn down here, so much music going on that you can't help but, after being down here 10 minutes, you can't help but not have picked up something new and different that you didn't know before you came in.
The best thing about the atmosphere here is that it's really relaxed. Everyone here is a volunteer, but they're volunteering their time because they're devoted to something called college radio, which is something that I've been trying to define for the 4 years that I've been here and still can't, except that it's fun.
Since we have a format down at KCOU, there's a certain amount of songs you have to play from there.
Our format at KCOU is divided here. We have certain albums that are called B records, and the Bs are albums that are 4 weeks older or less, and after that 4-week period of time, they become A records, and for the next 4 to 8 weeks, they're A records. The difference between the Bs and the As is that the A's, if you'll notice, have a yellow strip on them. Why they're called B's and A's, I don't know, and nobody else really knows either. That just seems to be the way things go. But on these record tracking sheets, what a DJ will do is write down what song they've played and then initial it. And there are spaces for 3 plays per album per day. We ask that our DJs don't play any record more than 3 times in a day, and the purpose of initializing is to make sure that you don't play a record that the DJ right before you played.
And I think that my mind was pretty expanded by just listening to KCOU. It's not like I had any preconceived notions, that's for sure.
And I've really kind of gotten to live kind of a dream of mine too by working in radio. Working with the music is something that really appeals to me. As a matter of fact, you know, I would really like to continue on in some fashion in the music industry. If I could get a job at a record company, you know, this is all a great experience for that kind of thing.
Just being a DJ here in general is the best thing you could ever do. You meet lots of people within the community, you meet the bands, they remember you when they come back through. You'll see them elsewhere and go, hey, don't you work at KCOU? And they're like, yeah, and they're like, wow, that's my favorite radio station. It kind of makes you feel good.
Maybe through my experience down here and being involved with talking to record companies and music magazines, I'll be able to get a contact that finally lands me that first real job.
some Public Enemy with Welcome to the Terror Dome. Before that was a couple by Snap. Right now I got some Lucky Dubé, and if you guys have any requests, you can call me at 882-8262, and if I can find it, I will put it on for you guys. Right now this is Lucky Dubé on KCOU Columbia.